I think my video.
Oh, you're good. Whoa, she's talking. All right. Well, welcome to our brain dump. We are doing this. It is officially November 14th, but this brain dump can be done at any time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to open us up in prayer. I try to do this more often. So there's 2 team give prayers. The one that you see on your right, team give prayer number 2, is really like when you are working on your leadership role. Michelle Kellogg is my coach and she made these. I know we have Jessica Powell who is going to be popping in and out of this. She's getting her kiddos kind of going and situated through the nighttime, but she wanted to pop in here for a little bit, at least that she could. So anyways, I'm just going to start off with saying this prayer out loud. And I encourage you to say the same thing. You can read along, or you can just kind of listen and let the words seep in, depending on where you're at when you're watching the recording, or right now, Jessica with you live. All right, Jesus, we just praise you and we thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed on us. I thank you so much for this team and the people you've brought to us. I'm in constant awe of your generosity, and I pray that each one of our coaches and customers, and ask that you bless them in a special way and help them along this journey. Help us to grow as a team and truly work together as one team that gives generously and has you as the utmost important. Without a doubt, with you as our focus and serving others, we will achieve the greatness you have called us to be. Thank you, Jesus. In your name, we pray. Amen. So just bringing it back to just knowing that, like, we've got the opportunity to, all of this comes from him and all of the praise goes to him. So right now I'm just going to quickly set I know I put in the chat, normally you would set like about an 8-minute timer. I'm just going to set a 5-minute timer for each section. I know that that's short, but this is really to help encourage all of us to start working at like a quicker pace. So again, if you're watching the recording, you can feel free to pause at the end of the 5 minutes that we will do and give yourself a few extra minutes. I really encourage you to get this done in 10 minutes or less, each page that you see on this document in 10 minutes or less. So, right, we have started. Still don't have music queued up, so play your own jams.
You're hilarious.
That was like the Will Smith "Get Your Own Jams" in the end of Aladdin. I don't know if you've seen the People Aladdin. I love the People Aladdin.
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, so good. Yeah, the People Aladdin, so good. So who can I share my progress with? I guess so. I kind of shared my progress with the team because we hit premiere.
Yay!
But
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. I'm super excited for all of this. It was easier than I would have thought. Just because it just honestly required a tiny bit of the team working, like not even like a lot of people working. It was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, there's officially 30 seconds left. I'll just share. So for me, my progress, I shared with the team that we hit Premier. I haven't hit any Success Club points. I've only helped a handful of people get started with a couple things besides like that aren't Success Club stuff. So it's just one of those things, but I do have one girl that's interested in a bike. So that's cool. That's how I moved forward. So I've been talking with her, and I've had 2 other friends that have purchased 3-day refresh kits. So that's pretty cool. So I'm grateful for that. My top 3 priorities for this week ahead is I just want to hit Success Club. I want to go ahead and hit that. I think besides last month, normally throughout the most of this year, I've hit it well before this time period in the month. Normally I hit like Success Club by the 10th of the month, even Success Club 10 by the 10th of the month. And it's just not been happening lately. And I know that that's all mindset for me. Like I know that. So top priority is hit Success Club and invite anybody that's really been engaging on some of my posts. So just really pay attention to who's been engaging, because I want to invite them to the Coach Opportunity event that's on Tuesday night. So where am I stressed and struggled? I'm stressed about inviting because I don't know. Like I have no idea why. Like I'm just like going back and I'm like, this thing has changed your life. Like this coaching business has helped a lot of people. And I even have had so many truths of that, books of proof of that over the last week of coaches who, told me how grateful they are for their Beachbody journey. So it's like, I don't know why I'm nervous about that. Like it's so weird for me, but obviously there's a reason. And then how will I overcome? I'm going to let KK pour into me. So I earned the prize for the Tony Robbins, his assistant KK. I earned the prize to have her speak to me, and the other Beachbody coaches that earned it. It's a 3-day event. So I'm just going to really allow myself the time to be super present on that event, and to be poured into by her, and as well be poured into by my friend Farron, who's giving me a completely free clarity call, just to help me go over some goals and stuff. So, and just reminding myself that I really am super proud of like this Beachbody business, and that I don't have to choose between Beachbody or Lively Happenings, my jewelry business, or doing other forms of coaching, that like I truly can do all of that. And that like it doesn't have to be weird or awkward. So those are my stresses and just how I'll overcome. So weekly accountability check. What am I inviting to this week? Circle 1, challenge group and business opportunity. So right now, Monday, I know I'm inviting to the business opportunity. I will start then inviting to, tomorrow, just so anybody that is watching this in kind of like close proximity, real time. So Jessica, so that you're aware too, tomorrow morning, I will have complete clarity over when our flash sale is going to be. There's a group of coaches that decided they wanted to do a flash sale as well for their teams that have like larger teams, that are within like our larger team. So basically our whole larger team wants to do a flash sale now together. And apparently I'm helping lead that. So I just need clarity over if those leaders really want to run it Thanksgiving weekend, or if they're open to running it this next weekend, even though that's a little bit of a time crunch, or if we're open to doing kind of like a week-long flash sale with certain deadline benchmarks. If you order by XYZ time, you're put into drawing for this prize. If you order between these dates, you're in a drawing for this prize, etc. So we're just going to make that discussion tomorrow morning. So I will have clarity over that. So after I invite to the business opportunity, basically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the business op is Tuesday night. I will invite still on Wednesday for people to watch the playback of it. So I'm basically going to share a post tonight, Monday, probably 2 posts on Monday, and then Tuesday morning, and then again Wednesday, maybe even something Tuesday night about like how the webinar was, and then Wednesday. So I'm kind of like blowing it up a little bit, which might seem obnoxious or weird, but like honestly it works, and I know that it works. So it's just one of those things, like I'm just gonna, I've heard this from, I can't remember if it was the guy that used to sell wine, who's really quite obnoxious. Neil, what's his name? The guy that used to sell wine that's quite obnoxious, but he's also super smart. Gary Vee. I think it was from Gary Vee, and maybe it wasn't Gary Vee, but he was basically like, somebody said, do you want to be, I'm totally forgetting the phrase, but like, do you want to like come across like weird and like make money, or do you just like not want to come across at all and just keep staying where you're at? So it's like, I want to come across weird and like, help other people make money, because I know for me, when I invite to coaching, like yes, it's about me, but it's really not. It's a win for me when other coaches are winning. I really get like a huge high when I hear about other coaches who are really loving like what they're getting from the workouts, what they're getting from their paycheck. Like that really thrills me. So I know that I have to invite so I can get that other win. So coach opportunity at the first part of the week, and then move to flash sale opportunity by the end of the week. Or if we are not if we're not going to have a flash sale until Thanksgiving for sure, then I'll just be inviting to just straight up, just like talking about workouts, talking about positivity, talking about the group. Okay. Sorry, that was a long explanation, but that's kind of just my brain, how I go through this, and how you can kind of decide for yourself, am I inviting to the coach opportunity or am I not? So if I'm not, I need to be inviting to the challenge group. I need to figure out, what am I excited about the challenge group? Is my challenge group going to start after Thanksgiving, or am I trying to actually do something through Thanksgiving? I would recommend probably starting something after Thanksgiving as a community group, hustle through the holiday. It would be, or healthy-ish through the holidays, what I'm calling it. It's a group that we can create together. We will talk about that on our team call on Friday, but basically start off with a 3-day refresh for those who haven't done one recently. I'm not doing another one because I literally just finished one, but doing a 3-day refresh if people want to, or just hopping straight into a 3-week fitness program. So while I could just be strictly inviting for that, I personally am going to be inviting for the business opportunity first. All right. So here's the fun part. This is like my favorite part of this whole tracker, is we are going to brain dump. And in our Voxer chat, as well as in the Facebook page, I kind of summarized what each of these little boxes is. So when you are brain dumping this thing, your personal business, this is when you're, when will you work? When will you do your Beachbody work? Do you follow the business activity tracker, or do you plan to hop on the live power hours? The live power hours are at 8 a.m., noon, and 8 p.m. Central. So adjust for your time zone, 8 a.m., noon, and 8 p.m. Central. There's live power hours every single day, or you can literally just scroll down in this nice little document that you have right here and just follow this business activity tracker, which you need to do this business activity tracker on the power hour as well. Excuse me, I burped. But just know that this is literally like all I've followed. I have years of this thing printed out, and like I found tons of files in my cabinet of this, and names printed out, written on papers. And that's just like literally what I've done for this entire coaching journey, and it's worked. So anyway, plan your work time, your personal life. When's your regular job? Do you have any meetups with your girlfriends or anybody else? That is like, this is not like your family stuff. This is just like anything outside of family. And of course your work. And then do you have other appointments, like hair appointments? Do you have just like little pampering appointment type things? Team things. If you have anything that you need help with, like, do I have a new coach that's joined with me and I just don't know how to get them started? Let me get with Tamara and help get them started. What calls am I going to be on with for the team? Just a brief summary of the calls that we have this week off the top of my head. On Tuesday at 7 p.m. is the business opportunity webinar that Michelle Kellogg and I are hosting. After that at 8, we have a call with Jennifer Jacobs. Is that her? Did I say her name right? I believe that's her name. Job one. So the girl that's creating our next super trainer. We have a phone call with her. So that's going to be really, really cool. And then on Friday, we have our team huddle. So the smaller team huddle. On that call, we will talk about the healthy-ish through the holiday bootcamp group, or if you're doing your own bootcamp group, share what you're doing so that other people can get ideas, because everybody's got to go at their own level and what they are excited about, whether that's running their own thing or joining together to do something else through the holiday season. Family, when does your family have things planned this week? Are there any sports? Are there any gatherings? So for example, with Alicia, I know that we have something on Tuesday because Neil just told me that she has an event on on Thursday, and it's her school is doing like a Thanksgiving party. So I know that that's happening this week. I would like to pencil that in because I would like to go to that. So again, we're going to give ourselves 5 minutes. This is when, if you have, so you brain dump everything onto these little boxes that you see, but then if you have a planner of some sort, put it in your planner. People always ask me what my planner is. This one's great. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. It's the Rise Up Planner by Moira Kusaba. Moira is the top coach of Beachbody. I just don't like the size of this one. I actually just don't, I just do not like the size of it. I like the size of this one. So this is my Gazelle Planner. It is sort of similar. Doesn't have quite as much of the vision and game planning that the other one has, but it's really good. These are what the papers look like. Again, you probably can't see that because that's like really small square. But those are my two planners that I have. This one's just full. I used it up. I had a couple more months left of this one that I could use. So I went back to this one just because I'm cheap and I'm not going to go buy a new planner when I have a perfectly good one right here, even if it is ginormous. All right, I'm actually just going to give ourselves 4 more minutes because we need to get moving. So 4 minutes, brain dump anything that you have going on, personal business, personal life, team, and family. And then if you have time to put it in your planner, put it in your planner. If not, at least just kind of write a general time on here. Pop this up on our Voxer so that you can see that. So this is step 2, the personal biz. For example, I'm doing the 8 p.m. power hour Tuesday, Wednesday, the noon power hour Monday and Thursday, and the 8 a.m. power hour Friday. So that's when I'm planning to work my business. Because I like popping on the power hours. And as soon as I wrote that down, I just realized I cannot do the noon power hour on Thursday because I will be at my daughter's Thanksgiving event. So I will be working my own power hour at 9 a.m. instead. There isn't one at 9 a.m. That's live. See, this is why we write things down. Oops, I don't know why I'm scrolling. And I just realized I will not do the power hour Tuesday night because I will be on the call Tuesday night. I'll be doing, again, my own power hour at 9 a.m. I definitely want to be on the call about job 1. On that.
Which day was that one, that call?
That is Tuesday night. So that's that normal time spot of 8 p.m.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, that one will be really good. And right before that is the business opportunity.
The one with you and Michelle, right?
Correct. Yep. And Michelle sent me the slides that we're using for it, and they're fantastic. So it's a combination of like the ones that Joy uses, and then some that Michelle like has that are a little bit more personal to Michelle instead of to Joy. Okay, that kind of wrapped up that time. Again, if you're following this on the playback, this is where you can pause us, spend like 5 more minutes, and do the rest of this if you need to. So we are going to scroll on to the next. So this, I know we're right here. Let me go back to that document. So this is the document. So page 3 is what am I invited to? Challenge you for business opportunity. And then just kind of brain dump any post ideas or photo ideas. So I went here and just kind of shared a little bit. Again, this post is a post that's in Voxer, or a comment that I made in Voxer that I kind of summarized each page. I'll also put this in the Be Well Coaches page, but this is like, oh, I can't highlight that. That's fantastic. So brain dump any posts that you want to share. So an example for me, I'm inviting to the Coach Sneak Peek Tuesday. So I actually need to do a post tonight about gratitude for Beachbody. I do have sort of a post that's like okay today, but like I need to do another one because again, I would rather show up constantly and consistently in people's news feeds, and the right people will come and they will come and be a part of the event. They will like the post. They will give me the opportunity to invite them. And they're not going to be offended that I'm posting about my gratitude about the business, because if they're interested in it, they're going to be like, okay, like I have to check out what Tamara's doing. So posting on Monday morning and evening with a call to action, like more of an invite, like I've got this going on tomorrow. Would love to have you if this feels like something that you'd like to learn more about. Comment below. Or for me, I did set up a link in my bio. And so like I do have that. You don't have to have a link in your bio by any means. There is one that's actually really great. It's the coachingfaq.com. Let me show you. And I think that this does register them for the event. www. Actually pretty fantastic. So our upline set this up, and it is, no, that's not it. Let me go here. I know I had it linked. So I used to have this one linked, and the only reason why I personally don't have this linked is I link people to my personal website because it sets them up into an email system for me. And I personally, I'm at a level in my business where I need people to be set up on my email system. But this is fantastic. I would highly recommend putting, sorry, I did not mean to pop up a conversation. Coaching FAQ. I would highly recommend putting this one in your bio around the time of when we have this. Oh my gosh, where is this? It is such a good link, and I feel like such a dummy that I don't see it. Okay. I'm telling you guys that this link is so good, and of course I'm like, you know where it's at. I will find this and I'll put this in the team page at some point. I know it's in there too. I know it's in our team page. There it is. The coaching, I spelled is that not what I spelled? The coaching FAQ. Okay, so it was the coaching FAQ. I must have just typed coaching wrong or something. So there's a little bit of information about like what is coaching, what is Beachbody, not being at their goal weight, not being a fitness expert, don't know who would want to buy from me, don't want to have product, is this a pyramid scheme, never used Beachbody products, don't have the time, 0 sales experience, got a question. So when is our next coaching webinar? It's 2 days, 22 hours, 43 minutes and 15 seconds, and they register here. And this does not give like Melissa Hudgens their email address to put on her email list. That's not what she's using this for. This is literally just so that these people get sent a webinar link for the webinar. So feel free to use this, thecoachingfaq.com, in your link in your bio, and tell people to go check it out to see if it's something that they want to register for. And again, I know like you're like, well, Tamara, why aren't you using it? Like, why are you telling me to use this when you're not? Again, I have emails set up that are very specific to my avatar that go to my people when they register for my thing. I have very specific follow-up emails. I already have it very specific. So I truly need to know who's registered personally And so my page doesn't look like this one. It's not as cool, not as fancy, not as much information. It just has my story on it. And then it has a link to register for our next webinar. So again, use this one. I do not want you to spend any time creating your own thing like I created. I created that well before Melissa had created this one for the entire team to use. And this is a better thing for the entire team to use. It allows for duplication. There will eventually be a way for me to start using this one more easily. Right now, with where I'm at and how my emails are set up, though, I want to use the one that I have. So again, this is awesome, though. This is just a very, very, very helpful way to get people information and to get them registered for the next sneak peek so that they have the webinar link. You can still do it old school though. You don't have to send them this page at all. You can literally just invite them in the inbox and send them the link directly in the inbox to the webinar. If that's really what you want to do, I just really think automation is the key of this business. So any way that I can automate things, I'm going to. So that's why I'm like, I don't really do as much stuff old school as I used to when I was first starting this business, because I just don't want people to fall through the cracks either. And I'm at a point where I'm like, if you're really that interested, you will register for an event. If you're not that interested, I'm not going to waste my time sending you message after message after message in the inbox. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. That's okay. Like, I'm okay. You're going to be okay. All right. We're going back to the weekly post ideas. So again, I'm going to show you, this is my game plan of what I'm doing. So Tuesday, how excited I am for the call. I might even put up a post Tuesday night after the call, being like, oh my gosh, so exciting. Michelle and I just did this. Now I'm about to hop on a call with the super trainer who's making the next workout program for our entire fitness community. You can do this workout with us too. I cannot wait to hear what she has to say about it. God, this business is so cool. Thank you for putting this into my life. You know, something like that. Wednesday, I will say, hey, I know that I had a lot of people that were kind of hit or miss checking out what it was that I was doing. Maybe you got registered for the event and it didn't, and you didn't make it on time. Don't worry. If you registered in my link, you're going to be sent an email with the call playback. Hey, if you didn't get registered and you're interested in it, go to the link in my bio right now. You'll get the playback as long as you register to the event, even though it's already passed. I'll go ahead and send you the playback of it. So something like that will be my call. Basically, I'm doing call to actions every day between now and Wednesday. And then after that, again, I'm waiting to figure out what it is that I'm posting until the end of this, or excuse me, until tomorrow when I have that meeting about when are we doing the flash sale. So once I figure out when we're doing the flash sale, I will transition. Don't forget, post like a real human being, share your fitness or your nutrition or your family stuff too. But you can truly sprinkle Beachbody coaching into any of that. You can sprinkle it very easily, of course, into your fitness, pretty easily into anything nutrition wise. And family wise, it just depends on how you want to talk about it. Like if this has helped you to be a more patient mom, if this has helped you to have a little bit of time flexibility with the kids, if this has helped you pay for something for your kids, use the Beachbody disclaimer if you talk about money. But yeah, that's it. So kind of just brain dump. I'm only going to give us like 3 minutes. I know you would probably love more minutes than that, but brain dump out some other things that you want to share about. just realized that on Thursday, I'm going to put up a post about, I haven't bought myself flowers in a really long time. And I am going to buy myself flowers on Thursday as part of payday. I used to do that often. So those of you that have been around for a long time might remember that.
What did you say about Thursday? I had to step away for a second.
No, you're good. On Thursday, at first I was thinking I was going to go buy myself some flowers as part of like paycheck day, because I haven't done that in a really, really, really long time. And then I'm also like, oh, that's the day that I'm going to be going to Alicia's Thanksgiving thing. So I can very easily talk about how grateful I am that I have time flexibility and Neil has time flexibility. Yes, Neil's working in the morning, but he works really close to her school. We're going to get to go as a family to her little school event for Thanksgiving, which is just so cool. Like we wouldn't be able to do that with normal jobs. So I'm going to be able to share that on Thursday. So that's what I'm going to share on Thursday. And then I figured maybe at first I was going to share about getting flowers for myself, but I'm not going to actually go buy flowers for myself on Thursday. I'll be way too busy. But on Friday, I might go buy myself flowers. And then on Thursday, I'll just talk about Thanksgiving. And then normally I take Saturday off. Sometimes I have posts that go out on Saturday that I've like pre-scheduled in advance. So I don't know what I'll share yet on Saturday. And again, this might get tweaked a little bit if we are doing a flash sale this weekend, but yeah, so I planned out some posts for the week, just kind of right here on post number 3. And then I added in a post for Thursday for gratitude for being at Alicia's Thanksgiving. And then Friday, I hope to go buy myself some flowers. And if I do, I will post about how I'm grateful that, I had a paycheck this week and I got to buy myself flowers and how that was like something I didn't feel like I could do when I was first starting this business. So I'll buy myself flowers or something, maybe that lasts a little bit longer. Ooh, maybe an orchid. That would be nice. I haven't done that in a while. All right, you're hearing my brain dump. See, you're hearing my brain dump.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, and I'm looking around my office. I'm like, oh, I haven't done that in a while. I'm looking around my office because this is a whole brand new space for us. I don't normally work in here, but I am now. This is my new space, and we should have shelves here with my jewelry there, and then like all my Beachbody stuff there. So I'm like, you should get yourself a little green plant for this room. Yeah,
that would be good.
Yeah. See, this is why we do these brain dumps. Okay. Where am I at? Okay, so we brain dumped a little bit of ideas. And then right here, just make sure. So this is something that we really haven't been doing as a team too much, as we have not been printing off the business activity tracker or sharing it. I know you see it, Jess. And then I think, so part of it was, it went digital, and I was like trying to encourage everybody to go digital. And then I'm like, dude, you hate digital. Like I hate digital. Like, is it nice that I can see your stuff automatically if you track it? Yes. But do any of us actually like get on and track it? No. Like I don't even do it anymore. Like I did it when I was trying to encourage people to do it, but I truly am like a pen to paper girl. So I am literally, I think, yeah, my printer is hooked up. So you're going to see me right now. I'm literally going to print this thing. Can I print this from this page? File, print. Look at this. I'm just going to print just this page. And I'm going to have this for myself. And if you don't have a printer at home, there is in this document right here, there is one link that you can click off. So there's a couple different business activity trackers. Why does this look so funny? Page custom. Let's just see what happens when I go to page 4. Okay. So you're going to see that this is, yeah.
Oh, I was
We're not going to print this right now, because it's crazy. My computer's crazy, but I am going to print me one of these.
Weird.
Yeah. So there is one, I think on this one, you can click on page 4. I think you can click on this one if you like. I'm opening it. There used to be a clickable one. Yeah. This one you can click on. So if you like this, you can do this. So the business activity tracker is in a couple places. It's in the coach office, and it looks totally different in the coach office. Do what?
Print that one. Try to print that one. Look at the top right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Try that.
I do like, so I made one that's like, I basically took this and I just moved everything, because you see how it's already clicked off. Hold on, let me unclick these. But I made one of these that I moved I moved everything. So it says, so instead of starting on Thursday, it starts on Monday. Like I get that Beachbody pays you every Thursday. So that's why they start on Thursday. I'm like, start on a Monday. You're missing my brain,
That would
Beachbody.
bother me
So
too.
yeah, so I just
like,
cross it
wait,
out.
huh.
Yeah. And what I do like is right here. So again, I shared that I like found a whole bunch when we were cleaning out our closet. I found a ton of these, like a ton of these. So truly, if you print it off, like you're going to start to see that you can use this to your advantage. And I really, really, really recommend using it to your advantage because it is super helpful and it is really, really ideal to have something that you can track. So I'm going to encourage us to do this. I am going to try my best. It's starting to print. I am going to try my best to share a picture in the team page of what I do. One thing that I will say on here is when you invite, like right here, invite blank number of people. I typically will do like a line. When I print this off, I put a line right here or right in the middle. And on the top, it's like my coach invites. And on the bottom is like my challenge group invites. So just so I personally, like my brain, I separate it. Because one of the things that I put on the first part of this weekly brain dump, what have I done to move forward on my goals this week? Because of the way that I track it in this planner, I actually do track my number of invites in this planner. And I was like, oh, well, that's really cool. I invited 43 people to the challenge group and I invited 7 people to coaching and I followed up with 40 people this week. Like, that's a really big deal. When I first started, like it was 3 people a week and I was hitting Success Club. Or excuse me, 3 people a day. So 15 people a week and I was hitting Success Club. And right now I'm not because my brain sucks. Not my brain, my mindset sucks. Like normally if a normal person invites 40 people, they're going to have like about 3 to 5 people that have joined them. I know right now where my brain is. Like I know where it's at. I know where it's been. I know why it's not working. So obviously I'm going through the motions rather than focused on the heart. So I need to focus back on the heart. One of the things that I've also been doing, this is part of the habit book that Jessica has us reading, is I've been writing down every single day 5 things that I like really am super grateful for from Beachbody. And that's really been helping me to turn my brain set around. And I will tell you, like my numbers, they will fluctuate at times of the year as well. I know that this is a little bit one of those times of the year where there are most people are in that position of, okay, I do kind of want to be healthy. I don't quite care just yet because like, let's face it, I'm going to go to grandma's house and I'm going to go and eat and I'm going to bake and I'm going to have all these things. So like, do I want to do this group yet? Or do I just want to wait till January to do Tamara's group? I might just want to wait till January. But that's why I'm doing a healthy-ish during the holidays. I'm basically just encouraging people during the holidays to just get in a little bit of a groove and share honestly within our challenge group when they're having their alcohol, when they're having their cookies, whatever it is that they want to indulge in, but also just go and literally sweat for 20 to 30 minutes. Like just do it. It's going to keep you happier. It's going to keep you more sane. It'll keep you healthy-ish during the holidays. It's not going to probably help you lose any weight, but it will help you to just maintain. And I'm encouraging everybody to do Shakeology for this group because I really know that is one solid way for all of the people that like I normally help, for them to have something in their system that will help them to stay healthy-ish during the holiday. So where was I going with all of this? I don't know where I was going with all this. Anyway, so again, I need to figure out how to update this document. Like I need to get this document back on my computer because these times are wrong, just so that you know. I will put the real times of our calls in the Be Well Coaches page. I will do that tomorrow. I'm not going to do that tonight because I need to just kind of turn my brain off for tonight. Otherwise, I will be awake forever. So I will put that back in there. Just remember, Tuesday night, there's a biz op at 7 Central. And then the job 1 call at 8 Central. Those are on Tuesday night. And then on Friday at 9 a.m., we have our team huddle. So those are the 3 calls that I know that we have this week. I can't think of any others besides the National Wake Up Call on Monday. So I can't think of any others, but just I will put it in the team page and I'll put links and stuff. So Jessica, thank you for being on. Anything else that you want to share?
Friday's my birthday and I'm
Oh, I'm writing
excited.
it down. I'm glad you said that.
What else was I gonna say? Oh, it doesn't have to, I mean, not for the whole world necessarily, but we started doing the weekly book reading, and like that kind of went fizzled out. And
Yes.
I got to the point, like I did not realize that the book was going to be like, okay, now we're going to go through 21 days.
Right. So true. The habit book. Yeah.
And then I just kind of I can't remember where we left off, because we were talking about, were we going to try to do it together or not? And then
Right.
I got distracted and sidetracked, and I never got back to you with that. So I don't know. Yeah.
What does your heart tell you that you want to do?
It's telling me 5 different things. It's telling me that like it's really cool, and I like her book, and I like, and I want to do it, and I don't know if it's my heart or my brain or both that's saying like, you've got so much other stuff going on. Like I've got 2 other books that I'm trying to read right now, but it's one thing a day, right? So it's not like you have to.
Did you pick your habit?
I did. I sent it to you. My habit was to start doing the thing, and see, and that's a habit that I really want to start. So I think I told you, like doing daily journaling. Like I want to do that. So I think
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the book right now, and it's like 2 to 6 pages a day.
Right.
Plus your habit.
Yeah. Which doesn't sound bad.
I'm still on day 1. I literally stopped on day 1 because I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Did you figure out your habit? I thought you figured it out, but then
I figured out my habit, and I've been doing it, but like I stopped reading the book because
gotcha.
What are we doing?
Gotcha.
And I'm also finishing a money manifestation book from Catherine Manifestation Babe. And that was a 1-day challenge as well. So that was a day-to-day book. So I was also like, just like you, in the middle of another book, and I finished that one. I realized that we definitely manifested way more than what I thought we did when I added it all up. It was a really cool book, like really cool book.
That's good. Yeah. I need that book. You should send it to me somewhere.
I want to, but then I'm also like, no, you have too many books.
Well, no, but just to have on my list. Like I have an ongoing list. I won't start reading it right now, I promise.
I mean, but at the same time, I'm like, well, yeah, I want you to manifest $1,000 or more. Like, so yes, go read it. You have money.
He does not want it then.
This isn't the safe way to do it.
Let's
Mom,
table this, and you and me Voxer about it. Like you just Voxering each other every day about it, maybe.
That would work. I think
that way you don't feel like you have to be on a call. I don't feel like I have to be on another call. And since it's just we can post for each other, and then if we want to, we can post in any of the challenge groups or Facebook pages or whatever. Just be like, Jessica and I are on day 5 of our habits challenge. We've learned this from the book, in case if you want to read it yourself. Like we can just pop in wherever.
That just means that I actually have to start doing it.
So
is that not horrible?
I guess what I will do is I will read page 1 tomorrow.
Okay.
Day 1 tomorrow. I'll read day 1 tomorrow, and I will continue to implement the habit of writing down 5 things that I'm super grateful for from Beachbody. And you will start a journal. You will take 5 minutes to journal.
Sure. That's yeah. And my other thing is I have there's so many different things you can journal. And so I'm like, well, so I'm just going to start with I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Hold on. But, this is a good one. Where's my hat? Oh, is it upstairs? It's upstairs. The 5-minute journal. I like it. You write down 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things that you want to have happen during the day, and an I am statement.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can just write down, or you can just journal out like, this is what I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah. I stream of thought, stream of consciousness, whatever. I've been needing to do that. And I've also need to do one that's more grief centered, but I don't know. Well, anyhow.
Okay.
So I'll think about it of how I want to do that.
Okay. Read day 1 tomorrow, or listen to it on Audible, and then we'll Voxer.
So tomorrow's day 1. Okay. And last thing, change the subject sort of, but the money manifestation reminded me of it. And I sent it to Casey too. But listened to a sermon from a church today, and it like totally reminded me of her, and I'm gonna send it to you and you can listen to it. It's like 30 to 45 minutes or something, like if you skip past the music. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna send it to you in your text, Voxer text. I'll put it on your text.
Either. I like either.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right. I put on my notepad to Voxer message you after I do day 1.
Okay.
Help remind you do day 1.
Yay! Here we go. I'm excited.
All right. Good. All right, Jess, thank you for being on this. Anybody that did watch the replay, we appreciate you. And hopefully this helps to just kind of remind us, like, let's just stay focused on, like, this isn't hard. There's nothing, honestly, like, Beachbody is not hard. It's literally just brain dump what all the other stuff that we've got going on and just mark off a time. Like, I literally put in an hour every single day of when I can do that tracker. Where did it go? I printed off this tracker. And that's literally what I'm gonna do. And yes, could I spend does it say it's an hour and 40 minutes? Yes, it does. It does. But that just means that my social media posts, I could spend 5 minutes instead of 10. My initiating connections and followers, maybe I need to spend 10 minutes instead of 20. My responding to all new likes and comments, maybe I need to spend 10 minutes instead of 25. Like, I can make it shorter to just at least get it done to the best of my ability in the hour time that I have blocked off. So, all right. Talk to you later.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.